All right, so it's here for Minoka say there is a breaking news. Attorney General Minoka say he has interdicted this particular man, Boahen. Now, for those of you who don't know, this man was the former Director General of the National Signals Bureau, if I'm right. And now, no, Minoka say EOCO. Attorney General Dominic Ayini or the same Tuja. This is a very big blow because the document together with the evidence or diverted funds via these funds worth $39 million. Brana Ghana ye secure security softwares near the no the okwa and scano were done in Emma or the almost 27 houses here in Accra and also in London. Now there's a video involved, but then you see what is really going on.
Yes, and say na chese we dey as a breaking news no. Beto just say Dominic Ayini, Attorney General.
Yeah.
We dey beto just say Boahen. Said they were kind the former Director General de ma NSB. Now, or serving from 2017 to February 2025. Yeah, just the last month yana. Tenure of office as the Director General for NSB. Now, during that time, no na EOCO investigations about him.
Okay.
And in Shishemune koso na say he I don't know so nya hint and say Shishemu about him or something, but he was very smart say oyesenka ujane. And I just say ensa asoni mubaye chemu say
ujane ko ofigana.
Yes.
Okay.
Public funds contract bia or award year to a group called ISC Holdings Limited.
Okay.
Our money they are into a year cyber security any idea. Sika or charge and it's a kakrebi ena a call and no eho, which is or more charges $7 million. And I think say ushe sika no said the echo ye not to say uncle we hold or no momuno the 1.75 million per NMA ISC for no the company and or this our contract to woman and ankaye ni nyina wo de ekogu ye ne personal account ma
personal account.
Yes, abi dem yet it say videos being documents be about bonten chemu say sika no diverting or diverting keke or the bin so to talk to in Japade fine and so no it was done in two names or no any another lady okahum. And even aside that no okra about 3 different passports okrom hanum say in there say or yes or you sue any of the passports because as or ye tricks ube kwakoye ube check findings airport no ube say Kwabena Boahen ha you see Kwabena Boahen on another flight not just say you sue different passports or they airbus abrana sabide abeto just say ya cheno ne ya
Yensha the Attorney General there's a video involved. This is very sad. This is very mind-boggling. Yensha video by to us.
As the director of BNC, Mr. Boahen was a co-signatory to the BNC's director's account at Fidelity Bank. While serving as director of BNC, however, he and his wife Miss Angela Boahen registered a company on October 23rd, 2018, which they named, and listen carefully, BNC Communications Bureau Limited. It is important to note that the similarity between the names here, that is BNC, was designed, to engage in a criminal enterprise, which will unfold as I go further. For purposes of differentiation, we will call the private company Private BNC and call Ghana Signal and National Security BNC the National BNC. Mr. Boahen, who is the head or who was the head of the BNC, and his wife are listed as directors of the private BNC. Okay, so they registered the company and the two of them, together are the directors of the company, the two directors of the company. On October 26, 2018, the couple opened a corporate account for their private BNC at Universal Merchant Bank, UMB. According to the mandate on the account, either of the directors could sign checks and approve transactions on the account. In his capacity as director of the National BNC, Mr. Boahen on January 30th, 2020, signed a contract on behalf of the government of Ghana and the National Security Council on the one hand, and on the other hand, an Israeli company called ISC Holdings Limited. The contract was for the purchase of a cyber defense system software at a price of 7 million United States of American dollars. Let us call this contract the GOG ISC contract. On February 6, 2020, Mr. Boahen then transferred an initial amount of 27,100,000 Ghana cedis, that is from the National BNC's operations account at Fidelity Bank to the private BNC account at UMB. Official documentation on the transfer revealed that the amount was for the payment of cyber defense system software, which the National BNC was buying from ISC Holdings in Israel. Mr. Boahen, in effect, transferred the money from the National BNC to his private company, the private BNC. A review of the transactions on the bank accounts reveals that once the funds from the National BNC landed in the account of his private BNC at UMB Bank, Mr. Boahen caused his private BNC to transfer an amount of 9,537,520 Ghana cedis to ISC Holdings in Israel. By the exchange rate at the time, this amount was the Ghana cedi equivalent of 1,750,000 United States of American dollars. To justify or facilitate the transfer of the 9.5 million and the 9.5 million, Mr. Boahen fraudulently attached a copy of the Government of Ghana ISC contract as well as an invoice, which he held out as an invoice issued by ISC Holdings Limited in respect of the Government of Ghana ISC contract. On March 18, 2020 and March 30, 2020 respectively, he again transferred 21 million Ghana cedis from the National BNC Director's account at Fidelity Bank to the same private BNC account at UMB. The narration of the transaction indicated that it was for the payment of the cyber defense systems that the National BNC was buying. The transfer from the National BNC's account brought the total transfers that he made to his private BNC to 49 million Ghana cedis. By the exchange rate at the time, this amount was exactly the Ghana cedi equivalent of 7 million United States of American dollars. The exact full amount which he quoted as the price at which ISC Holdings sold the cyber defense equipment to Government of Ghana.
Na chese o twetwe mu nsema sebe kwabena Boahen wa fall guilty to enunti omanam so a omachene na chese from the understanding yet the all patch na se dia na chese a contract se the mekan ne pepepepepe na chese papei contract no sika sebe or no susu say the initial payment and no mususu say 9.5 million Ghana cedis, which is 1.75 million US dollars no, and no pe and them are ISC Holdings a company na sebe they are in charge of the cyber crime near their day, but the initial amount, which is almost 49 million Ghana cedis, 7 million US dollars. And they akoguni account mo transfer in kama akoguni account mo all because we create another account which make us another company which is more like the National Bureau, the National Signal Bureau, which is NSC. NSB, sorry. And on what done no was created in the BNC company. which is BNC Communications Bureau Limited. And no ne yere eno monsaye den ehya. So it's more confusing. Say contract ne efi NSB for ho neighbor and I say efi BNC for ho neighbor. Inti ne eba pe na wa divert akọ BNC account ni mu, which is eyo ono ne yere their personal account. Now there wasn't a call a National Signals Bureau, which is the company, a buying company no dan. No a divert asikano. And just say won't say yes you 25th February and I just say Omunya intelligence ne say he's running out of the country to UK through British Airlines. And Omusha say Abrante into a koyo and okopie Dubai. Before me hunu no nam Emirates obi o yusu a British Airways afede or the Emirates mu oko Dubai. Ofi Dubai no sign back Ghana. And no sign be you some different passports be near desenka or sign call back to UK biome. And I just say immigration saso ni mu 21st March. And I say to mu say ye jai na anko bedwane.
Okay. I know that there's a lot of questions. I'm for babies. I said, who is this guy? He can what he does, what he's doing, and why the EOCO is after him. And mind you, said this is just a series, one part of the many criminal things MP before they've been involved in Minoka say the OSP, the Office of the Special Prosecutor, that the EOCO 2, that's Economic Crime Office, and also Attorney General together with other state agencies or various MPP parties or more in their actions and their transactions, and also what they did during the tenure of ex-President AKUFFO